How's it going, everyone? My name is Suzu, and today we're making sandwiches.
Everything is better when we're cooking together, yeah.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Suzu.
How's it going?
I'm doing great. You?
I am so hungry right now.
Perfect timing. We're making sandwiches.
Awesome. Tell me about your sandwich.
My name is Chef Frank Proto, and today I'm making a Frankie's No. 7 sandwich.
Hi, I'm Saúl Montiel, and today I'm making a BLT sandwich. Bacon, lettuce, and tortilla sandwich.
Hi, I'm Kate, and today I am making a BALT, a bacon, avocado, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
I'm Chef Joe Miles, and my sandwich is a bologna sandwich.
Hi, I'm Emily, and today I'm going to be making one of my favorite sandwiches, which is a mozzarella, tomato, and prosciutto, and mortadella sandwich on focaccia.
So this is a sandwich that I ate one time a few years ago, and it's just like one of those meals that stuck with me. I had a really nice sandwich from a bakery, and I wanted to share that with my friends. I wanted to share the joy of this sandwich because I think about it all the time.
This is my take on a Jersey Mike's No. 7. I like Jersey Mike's. We have Jersey Mike's in my neighborhood, and we get it once in a while. And I think it's the No. 7 on their menu. It's turkey and provolone sandwich. And I think that, as far as fast food sandwiches go, it's one of the better ones out there. And I like to recreate stuff on my own with my ingredients to make it just slightly better.
I chose the sandwich because I'm a woman of simple tastes. When I was a kid, my favorite sandwich of all time was a lettuce and tomato sandwich. And as an adult, I've grown up a little, I've matured, and so my favorite sandwich is a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And I thought, why not zhuzh it up even more and add a little avocado to it? But not too much avocado, just a half of an avocado. I already used the other half of the avocado for breakfast.
I would make this sandwich anytime. After a long day, it's easy to make. Sometimes in the morning I'll make it, I'll throw an egg in there. There's no wrong time to eat a bologna sandwich.
Cooking all day, smelling spices, sauces, and braises, and so much going on in the kitchen that when I get home, the only thing that I want is a sandwich. I put some mayo, I put some tomatoes, avocados, bacon, lettuce, red onions, and also finish it with a toasted serrano pepper for some heat, because every time I eat, you know how Americans eat the sandwich and the chips? The Mexicans is the sandwich and the chili. So you buy yourself a bite of a sandwich, and then you grab the chili in the end. That's just to kick it up. But I add my favorite thing that I do, the cheese trick, just to have another level of flavor on my sandwich. And also a crust. How you do the cheese stick is very simple. The first thing is that it has to be medium heat. You can do on a non-stick pan, or you can do it in the flat top. But if you do that, make sure the heat is medium heat, and you put a little oil, rub it with a napkin so that the cheese doesn't stick. And then just let the cheese melt, heat up the tortilla on the other side, put the tortilla on top, and then as soon as you see some caramelization happening around the cheese, you have to use the spatula to flip it over, and that's about it.
People think because you're a chef, you do all these complicated things, but I am very simple. I like good combinations. I have some provolone, I have some sliced turkey, some shredded romaine lettuce, onions, some tomato, a nice kind of soft, hero bun, some olive oil, some vinegar, and some mayonnaise. A little bit of salt and pepper, and we're all done.
Now, we had this conversation yesterday about toasting bread, and I feel like we're on the same team about toasting bread and not toasting bread.
Toast
I see that this
is one of those things that I believe doesn't belong on certain sandwiches. Right? Maybe there's a certain sandwich you should toast the bread. For this one, you want the bread to be soft and fluffy and chewy with a little bit of crisp on the outside, but no toast.
I love it.
I'm a no
Team
toast.
Untoasted.
No toast.
Well, I will let you get to it.
Thank you very much. I am pretty particular about my sandwich bread. I'm not a toasted bread sandwich guy, and I do like my sandwich bread to have some texture to it. I like the crunch on the outside as long as it's not so crunchy that you can't get through it. I want to be able to take that bite without the sandwich falling apart.
It's all about quality ingredients for me. Like when you have really good, fresh ingredients, you don't need to do too much, in my opinion. I like the thick beefsteak tomatoes, well salted, good bread, that good bread, whatever bread you like. I will say one thing about this, that I bake my bacon. So this might be controversial because some people, I don't know, maybe not. I think a lot of people are on the baking bacon train. I think a lot of people are on the bacon train now, but I find it so much easier, so much less mess. Obviously good lettuce. I don't like shredded lettuce on my sandwiches personally. I like good romaine, whatever. Tomatoes, bacon, and then yeah, slice that avocado real nice, season it, some nice mayo.
Joe, what's up?
Hey, Suzu.
What are you making over here today?
Bologna sandwich.
Ooh, tell me about it.
It's a poor kid's classic, but I did a little twist on it. I got some King's Hawaiian rolls, I'm adding some pickles, I got some mayo, and of course some fried bologna.
Love it, love it.
The bologna was fried on a grill. You just take the bologna, now you don't need butter for it. You take the bologna, just lay it down there flat, let it bubble up. When you get that bubble, you know it's about done. Maybe press it down, make sure it's all nice and grilled up. Flip it over, takes a few seconds, and you're done. You got some nice grilled bologna. This reminds me of being a kid. I ate a lot of bologna sandwiches as a kid. It's probably not good for you to eat as many as I did, but this is like a upgraded version. The sweetness of the bread and the mayo, and then you got the pickles, like kosher dill pickles, and then obviously the bologna. And it's just it's a comfort food. It's like a hug in the stomach.
So for this sandwich, I have focaccia, some nice lovely focaccia cut in half. I have mortadella, which is one of my favorite deli meats. This is not from the original sandwich that this was inspired by. I just love mortadella, and I felt like I needed to add a little something, a little Emily signature on this. I have gorgeous prosciutto. This is like a kind of nutty, fruity, like pretty aged prosciutto. And then I have fresh mozzarella. Whoa. A gorgeous beefsteak tomato that I have done a very medium job cutting. And then in here, I'm gonna tilt this and show you.
I have a little herb sauce that I've made. This is the most difficult part of it. I literally just chop Calabrian chilies, basil, and some garlic, and then I pound it in a mortar and pestle with some salt, red wine vinegar, and olive oil.
So my bread is cut. It's soft on the inside. None of that peeling the bread out in the middle. I have 1.5 slices, believe it or not, of provolone. I don't want the provolone to overpower. And sometimes with a provolone that's kind of sharp, it overpowers. So 1.5 slices works just great. I am a maximal turkey guy. I want this to be a real meaty sandwich. It's folded onto the bread. Usually I keep the last one for a snack, but I'll put it on top, right? So the turkey goes on, and then I like to put my onions on, thinly sliced red onions. If you don't have red, you could use white, but I like the red onions. They're sweet and delicious. A little bit of tomato. I'm using Kumato tomatoes, which are brown tomatoes. I find that they're one tomato that you can get pretty much all year round that is really, really good, right? With tomatoes, you should always season. A little salt and pepper on my tomatoes, and then I get some shredded lettuce. I don't like big leaves of lettuce. I want my lettuce shredded, a little bit of nice olive oil, right? We're making like kind of a little salad. A little bit of red wine vinegar on top, because a little bit of dressing is delicious. Again, season once more. Season our tomato and our lettuce. Last but not least, a little bit of the good mayo. Right, don't be shy with the mayonnaise. When I assemble a sandwich, I tend to put the cheese on the bottom and the mayonnaise on top, and they tend to be like a protective layer, right? So that the juices don't really soak into the bread and make it soggy. Soggy bread in sandwiches to me is there's only like one sandwich that I think soggy bread is good on, and it's not a sandwich that everyone likes. I make broccoli sandwiches. I grew up with them. My mom makes broccoli, and it's like kind of wet and squishy. But soggy sandwiches in general are not good. Take my knife and give it a little spready spread right on top. Now, you look, chef, your plate is a mess. This to me is all the bonus stuff you get, right? You get the little salad at the end, and that is my favorite sandwich.
All right, so I want to start with some mayo. Look how pretty this looks. This reminds me when I'm cooking with my daughters. This is why I do things like that, because I always have my daughters on mine. I'm gonna do the avocado in one side. I want to smash it. And the reason why I smash it because I want every single bite of this BLT to have the same amount of love. Tomatoes. So BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, and more. Okay, not that much tomatoes because if you know me, I'm not really into vegetables. A little bit of lettuce for some color, some freshness, and then bacon, crispy bacon, a lot of bacon, and some red onions. Look how pretty this looks. This looks like a lunchbox. Picasso. Now, honestly, I've never done this before. Like this, I eat the ingredients together in a sandwich, but this is my first time doing this trick, which I saw it on TikTok. I wanted to do it for my kids, but sometimes they don't let me. They're very picky, but they like to eat. So I never had the chance to do it, and when I got invited to do the sandwich, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the Tic Tac sandwich that I always wanted to do. Basically, you cut a quarter of the tortilla, you kind of just do like 4 folds, so kind of like you get like a big nacho shape sandwich, Just you have everything, you hold it with your hand, and just everything in one bite, just like a sandwich. Qué lindo. 3 times. Look at this. Look at this baby. But now I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right in half. Ta 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 tan. No. Let's put a seatbelt. Let's work on the presentation. Stay. And a little bit of heat just in case. You son of a gun, stay. Let's put a double seatbelt. And there let me finish my bacon. And here's my BLT sandwich on a flour tortilla with some cheese streak, roasted serrano pepper, and avocado. Gorgeous. That's her name, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So putting this together is super easy, super simple. Again, this is what I make at home. So just gonna put a quick little spurts of mayo. Let's mayo both sides. Just assemble it on your bread. Look, see, you don't need a whole avocado. You can afford a house. Look how beautiful that fits. And then just salt that avocado a little bit, season every step. Chef Frank and Chef Saúl taught me that too. As a self-taught home cook, I would not be anywhere near where I am today without consuming food content online and watching videos and watching TV shows about cooking. So I really owe it to sharing knowledge like this to where I am today, which is not far, but way farther than I used to be. I never even used to be able to cook an egg. So I think it's super important to be able to learn from each other, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. So nice big slices of tomato. Beautiful juicy tomato slices. Right on top of there. It's gonna be a messy sandwich, but you're eating this alone on your couch, so it doesn't matter. Salt the tomatoes, and then lay that crispy bacon on top. So I like to bake my bacon in the oven, 400 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes, depending on how well you like it. I like mine well done. This a little more well done because I forgot about it. The crown jewel, the lettuce, take off the more tougher ends, layer on top. Oh, she's so big. She's so big and beautiful.
Stunning.
This is my bacon, avocado, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
The Hawaiian rolls have been toasted with butter. Give it a little extra flavor. Toast them up, get them nice and brown. Some bread toasts better than others. Some bread you toast it up and it's like you're eating a brick. And then other bread, you toast it up, it's still soft, but it's like crispy on the edges. That's perfect. To me, mouthfeel is as important as the flavor of the sandwich. I don't want a sandwich that's too soft or too hard or too big or too small. It's gotta be just right. Mouthfeel? That's the word, right? I'm a chef. Hit it with a little mayo or a lot. Don't be scared. I grew up eating bologna sandwiches. I've since improved on it the King's Hawaiian roll gives it like a little sweetness, so does the mayo. And I throw some pickles on there just because I think it's got a nice crunch and a nice taste. I hate when a sandwich, when you take a bite of something and you pull the whole contents out with your teeth. So I like to cut up my pickles nice and small and thin so that every bite has just enough pickle and that it doesn't fall apart, destroy the sandwich. So I kind of layer it up like that. Look at that, I cut up the perfect amount. And then you take your fried bologna and, you know, you just kind of plop it in there. I feel like a messy sandwich tastes better, so I don't worry about presentation much. I got more bologna, so I'm just gonna keep on throwing slices in there. And then close it up. Now you feel like you got two sandwiches. So that's a good feeling, because now when you get done with the first one, oh what, another sandwich? And then you got another piece of pickle. So there you go. Joe's bologna sandwich. It's only gonna get so nice. And here it is, Joe's bologna sandwich.
So I'm gonna take my focaccia, peel my meats back here. I probably should have a separate plate for this in retrospect, but so here's what I'm gonna do. On the bottom of my sandwich, I'm gonna put a little olive oil. Then I'm gonna go tomato because I actually want to sog up the sandwich just a little. I like it with a little bit of wetness on the bread because I don't want to be like chewing in like a way that hurts. I guess I have TMJ, but that's that's neither here nor there. We're gonna go mozzarella, herb sauce, and I'm gonna use that to line the top of my sandwich. And add a little more olive oil, why not? And then I am going to put my mortadella down, my prosciutto, very generous with the meats. Unlike Arby's, I have the meats. And I'm actually gonna do this, and maybe just do a little bit of seasoning in here too, because why not? It deserves it. A little more salt on my tomato, a little pepper. And that's my favorite sandwich. I love you.
Look at all these sandwiches that everyone made for me today. I am so excited. I feel like I'm pretty hungry right now, so should we just like dig in?
Yeah, let's get in there.
Do it. Okay, I'm going for Emily's sando here.
Try
this number 7.
Bacon lettuce tortilla.
What is it? What do you call it, Frank? BLT.
Bacon, lettuce, and tortilla. Emily, that's so good.
That's bomb.
This is a sandwich that I ate one time in the West Village like 15 years ago, and it's still been on my mind.
It's stuck with you, yeah.
Frank, I love yours. What is it that makes kumquat tomatoes different from regular tomatoes?
Kamado tomatoes?
Oh, sorry,
They're
kumquat.
just you know what it is? It's just a strain of tomato that I find, even in the winter, is still good, you know? I've used them, and when I worked in restaurants, they were always like, you can count on them, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, you know, the tomatoes are super green. They were always, like, nice.
Joe,
Sorry, she's a big girl. She's a really big girl. Oh no. I needed toothpicks. Oh, Emily, this is really
So,
good.
watch me eat.
Joe, I have to say I grew up eating fried bologna sandwiches all the time, and this speaks to me, especially because I feel like King's Hawaiian rolls were a luxury item to me.
Yeah, this is me as an adult.
Yeah.
Still eating the same
I mean, they're
sandwich,
great.
but making it fancy.
It's my grandfather's thing his whole life was a fried bologna sandwich.
The pickles, like you said,
It's nice, right?
they make it, yeah.
It's like a nice little crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love King's Hawaiian rolls. I'll eat them just plain out the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I really eat them. It's like one of the few dinner rolls where I don't eat anything else. I can just eat it.
Yo, I would smash this whole plate.
Yeah.
this
I'm like
cheese.
kind of new to bologna, but like, my gosh, that is so good.
Oh, thanks.
So I love the TikTok format.
Oh yeah.
And I love the cheese. Like caramelized cheese, no matter where you go, caramelize some cheese and it's like people
Yeah.
are gonna be happy.
The cheese trick
Yeah,
is
every
a crowd
time.
pleaser.
Yeah, I was impressed at how it came out nicely. I thought I was like, we'll see.
Wow, that's really good.
This is so
I mean, it was fun.
I I'm getting food all over my face.
I don't know whose this is. I know this is Saúl. Whose is this?
This one's mine.
Oh, this is great.
This is just a BLT.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
avocado.
That is a big sandwich.
It's
It's
a really
it's a big and beautiful
big sandwich.
I would be so happy with that sandwich if I were getting to crush it all myself.
Well, how do you feel about that though, compared to like, because I know for a fact that my wife loves like skinny sandwiches. And you can see by mine, like I like a little fatter sandwich, you know. Like, but how do you guys feel about that?
I like a challenge.
Like unhinge my jaw.
Unhinge my jaw, yeah.
Unhinge my jaw.
I actually have TMJ.
Same, girl.
And I made it worse eating a banh mi one time that was a little hard. And you know what? I don't regret a moment.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
I
Same.
permanently damaged
Although I will
my
say,
jaw on a sandwich.
like a really nice sandwich like Saúl's, where it's like nice to eat.
Yeah.
I also love that too. I like it all. Bring
I'm
it on.
happy when I bite into one and I'm like, oh, I don't have to work for this, but I don't mind. I don't mind a thick boy.
Mine is great.
I also have to say, your sandwich is just like that number 7, but better. I think that's great.
So what's the number 7?
The number 7 is I like Jersey Mike's,
Okay.
and that's usually my order when I go.
So how do we feel about sandwiches overall? Yeah, thick, good.
I need some chips. I want to put chips on all these.
Yeah.
I also think like accessorizing too, like chips, or I love a Coca-Cola, or Dr. Pepper with my sandwich. I mean, and preferably, and this might sound crazy, but with the sandwich, I like a fountain soda
Yes.
as opposed to a can for some
No,
reason.
absolutely.
Like whenever I go out for like fast food, I'm craving that fountain soda, but like chips, soda, we're done.
Yeah.
Right? Take a nap, go to bed.
Wait, so I have to ask the pro chef's chips on a sandwich. Pro, against?
On it?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't do it myself. I don't look down on people that do.
Okay.
My daughters do that a lot. They
Yeah.
put the chips inside. I mean, I don't, it's good. It's, it's instead of having to bite, you have one and you have everything in it. It's 2 for 1, right? So I think it's okay.
Do you eat a lot of sandwiches, or are you mostly all?
I do. My wife, my wife's dad, he owns a deli here in Brooklyn.
Oh,
So she grew up eating sandwiches. So she makes sandwiches a lot. So
Yeah.
which is great because it's fast and as a chefs, something we want something like BLT, something
let's
very
go
simple.
quick,
Yeah.
We don't want nothing big. We just want something that
Delicious.
we can eat really fast because we're tired of cooking and baking and all that stuff. We just want these chips and a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I'm like low key, like, okay, you guys all want like sodas with your sandwiches. I'm like, I want a martini with mine.
I feel like I'm zoning out in like a cold cut coma. Sandwiches are great. Thanks again so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash a like on it and subscribe to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Everything is better when we're cooking together, yeah.
All right. So, who are you, and what are you making?
My name is Frank Proto, and today I'm making a number 7. My name is Frank Proto.
It sounds like a Forbidden
I know.
Bastard thing.
10-7.